So there's a lot of talk at the moment around prosecuting those with British citizenship who are going to commit war crimes, genocide, everything under the sun that is criminal in Palestine. This is actually from 2014, this petition, but the government did respond, and I think that the response is still valid today. Now, when I say valid, I mean valid in their eyes, not in the eyes of humanitarian law and justice and morality. This is just what the government said, and from what they've said, it seems like they have not budged from their stance, and this would still basically stand. So it is an offence for you to go to another military that's fighting another state. So you're going to a state to fight a state that the UK is at peace with. So say you're going to France to fight against the USA, because the UK recognises the USA as its own state, or 50 odd states. You can't do that. They're at peace with the US, so you can't go and do that. But it doesn't extend when you're going to combat T. So because the Israeli Diaper Forces have, or the Israeli government have classed or recognised or stated that the hate group is a T group, and that the UK agrees with that stance, this doesn't extend here to going into Palestine and committing these war crimes. They also go on to say that the occupied Palestinian territories are not recognised as a state by the UK. So, because it's not state versus state, this whole thing doesn't apply. When I said that I think this would still stand today is because they still don't recognise them as a state, and they are still lying and saying they are combating T in the occupied territories, when we all know they are resistance fighters. They are freedom fighters. They're resistance, whatever you want to call them. They're not T's, but because the UK says they are, and the UK doesn't want to recognise Palestine as a state, then what the UK says goes. And where have we heard that before?